What's going on? Happy Friday evening. Thank you for joining us, if and when you join us.
For an impromptu live stream.
Yeah.
We never give people warning. We should probably do that.
I know. I think that's always smart. We always just think at the last minute, we're like, oh shoot, we need a video. Let's do a live stream. And that's how we get our live streams. So anyway, Dope Juice, hi. What's up? How are you? Thank you for joining us. So we're going to talk this evening about
preparing a parakeet or our bird for fumigation. Our building's being
Fumigation.
tented, and there's a lot of stuff we have to do.
Yes, the building is being tented. The parakeet is not being.
Right.
The building is being fumigated, I should say. The parakeet is not being fumigated. We are preparing to remove the parakeet for the building
Right.
fumigation. It's hot in here. Are you hot? I'm hot.
And the windows are open.
I know, and the windows are open. That's sad. Anyway, so we wanted to go over it. In fact, I just realized we didn't even talk on this channel about the building being fumigated.
Right.
We did a video on our other channel, Kevin and Krista. If you don't subscribe to that, feel free to subscribe to that as well, because we're going to be detailing the whole fumigation process. Thank you, Dope Juice. We're going to be detailing the whole process of the fumigation and vlogging all of that stuff on our other channel. So including what we're doing with Pillow the Parakeet. So subscribe to that channel if you so wish. So we are going to, what's the first thing we're doing? So
Well,
let's explain.
Right. Well, obviously, we're not going to be in the apartment when the termite fumigation, the tenting happens, and
Right.
neither will Pillow.
No, and this is happening, it's, what's today, Friday, so it's a week
Couple
from Monday, right? Ish.
A couple weeks from now.
Yeah, just to figure out the exact date of this lockdown. But anyway, so this, we're going to be out of the building's going to be tented, and they're going to be spraying in, hi Isaiah! They're going to be spraying in gas, so it's not habitable
Right.
at all. And yeah, so every living thing has to be out, people, plants, and animals. And then,
So basically, we're having to take Pillow to the hotel with us. We're all being put up in a hotel. Oops.
Mhm.
And Pillow will be coming with us, and he'll be staying in his cage. We'll be moving the cage. It's a pet-friendly hotel.
Mhm.
We're going to be moving his cage. But the first thing we had to sort of do is get his little carrying case.
where'd you go? Oh, there, yeah.
His carrying case, which right now there's just a bunch of seed and
It's a
milling.
mess. I don't know if you can see. There's all this junk in here. You can
Right.
see through the bars at all.
Because he was afraid of it, deathly afraid of this carrying case.
Yeah.
And so to get him sort of acclimated to it, we've just been sort of putting some seed and millet in here that he really likes, so he'll go into it. It took probably 2 or 3 days of him just, we put this thing next to his cage,
Mhm.
and for the first day or two, he wouldn't go near it, and then,
Yeah, and we actually have we have a little clip here and the little sprig. Whoa, right. That fell on the floor. The little sprig of millet, and we just had to. Oh, I'm not like. Okay, focus. Touch it.
I don't know will that work? Yeah.
There we go. Okay. So anyway, we just clipped this onto the little makeshift perch that we stuck in here to sort of lure him down inside this thing, so he would just get used to even being in it. Because when it was just sitting right next to his cage, he was definitely afraid of it. Now the second step is, now that he's used to being inside of this,
We're putting this
just
nearby.
get this on top.
Right, but we're starting again just to acclimate him to be used to it. We're putting the lid nearby so he just sees it, and over time it'll be non-threatening.
Right.
And then at some point we'll be able to hopefully close him in on it, because you're going to be using it to transport him, or this to transport him from here to the hotel.
Right.
Obviously you can't just have him in a cage.
Right. We can't just pick up his regular cage and just go walking off with it. So yeah, we have I don't know, a few more days, another week-ish, whatever, to get him acclimated to this carrying case.
Right, so that we can get him in here, close the lid, and he'll be in there, hopefully relatively calm. Yeah, but you want a mitt? All right.
Oh, Brendan wasn't. Can he have those?
Yeah, it's okay.
So anyway, so then after he'll be in the hotel with us for a few days, and then okay, so let me back up. The not the inspector, but the termite representative guy came out to our building and gave the entire building orientation on how to prepare for this fumigation, because you have to be completely moved out, and certain things have to be bagged up because they're spraying, it's technically not poison, but they're spraying gas into the apartment.
Well, it's a chemical that actually sucks all the oxygen out,
Mhm.
but it's odorless and colorless, and you don't know it's there. So what they do is they insert tear gas in there, so that if somebody like comes in and doesn't know that it's there, so they don't get suffocate and die.
Right. The
You'll
way
feel
the
the tear
gas,
gas.
yeah, the way the gas company puts additives into the natural gas, so you're aware of the fact that gas is there. So anyway, we have to bag up all our stuff, and not all our stuff, but we have to bag up. Isaiah's getting a parakeet! Yay! That's awesome. So we have to bag up all our stuff, which is basically food, cosmetics, toiletries, anything that kind of goes into your body. And
because it can absorb, I guess, the tear
right,
gas,
it
whatever.
it can absorb the gas, and that's obviously not good.
And everything needs to be open, like drawers and that if you put your foot on that, it shakes.
Oh, was I shaking? Sorry.
Should we bring this to the hotel?
It's going to be in the cage, buddy.
It'll be in the cage.
Somebody had suggested, we didn't know about it, this mineral block. He
sit?
has a cuddle bone in his cage, but now he has a mineral block, which we haven't put in yet, but we will.
Yeah.
And
For nutrition.
yeah, switching over to sort of more of a pellet diet. We're not going to do it yet because obviously we've just got a lot going on.
Yeah, we can't. We
some
just
point.
really not at the point right now where we can make any major changes right now. Like everything's just sort of waiting until after this whole
Right.
fumigation thing is done because it's such a hassle.
Right. But anyway, what your point was, basically what the inspector pest control guy had said to us was that birds are very sensitive, and so up to 5 days afterwards, they cannot be in the house.
Well, yeah. So like the actual fumigation is going to take place over like 3 days, and then it's going to take place over like 3 days, and then the people and animals can come back in. But they said, does anybody have a bird? And we're like, yes, we have a bird. And they said birds can't come back into the apartment for another 5 days. And we're like, oh shoot, because we're not going to be in the hotel for an extra 5 days, so we have to figure out what we're going to do with Pillow for 5 days. And so we looked into boarding. We looked at Petco and PetSmart and some different places
and other bird-friendly places. Right.
Isaiah's in Mexico. That's cool. Are you on vacation? What are you doing in Mexico? That's awesome. What was he saying?
Boarding the
yes, we were
bird.
Sorry, we were looking into boarding the birds, and for these special bird boarding places, they require a vet to like sign off that the bird is not sick with a whole list of different illnesses, and basically have to take her to the vet and probably have a very a big hefty vet bill to get him checked for all this stuff. And we've only had Pillow for a month or two anyway.
And he doesn't leave the house. He
Right.
leaves his cage, but we don't have any other birds or any other pets or anything like that would cause him to have a disease or anything.
Right.
He's very healthy.
And it's just a big hassle. So we just decided to. Kevin has a friend who lives nearby, and hello, unapologetically Gomez or Gomes. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us. So we're basically going to be leaving Pillow with a friend of Kevin's for an extra few days after we return to the apartment.
Because the alternative is to either take him to the vet and have him checked out, and then put him into,
bird boarding place.
Or Petco, I think it was Petco or PetSmart, one of them, has said they'll open up a quarantine wing just for Pillow, but it's $500.
Yeah, sorry, we're not paying $500.
Right, so, Marie.
Oh, Marie. Okay, that's easier.
So I just asked a friend, and he's gonna watch the bird for us. Which is just easier.
And it's fine. It's just a few days. So I'm gonna watch the stream.
You're the best,
Thank you, Isaiah. Isaiah's awesome.
Hopefully it's fun in Mexico.
Isaiah rocks. So anyway, that's our deal with Pillow. We have to get him finish getting him accustomed to yes, $500 is
it's really high.
Frankly, it's ridiculous. Right. And if we had an entire cage of 8 parakeets or something, and we really, there were going to be a really big handful for someone to take care of, we might do that. But literally, he would just sit in his cage for a few days, and he comes and goes from his cage here, so we'll tell him, he's welcome to the amount if he wants, but you know, it's really no big
and
deal.
It's really close by. He lives very close, so we can stop by every, every other day or something like that to check it out.
Right.
Or if Brendan misses them, we can stop by anytime.
Yeah.
Really. So.
Exactly. And it's just a few days regardless. So.
Yeah, it's just a few days.
Whatever. It's not that big a deal. So anyway, we get him used to his carrying case, and then, but then we have all this other stuff to do as far as getting. Phil's super fun. He's around here. Oh, he's over on the chair. I'll go get him in a second. Let's see if he'll come over here and hang out with us. But we have to bag up, like I was saying, we have to bag up all our food and all our toiletries and come up with a name. Brendan came up with the name, right? Well, we asked Brendan before we got a parakeet at all. We just asked Brendan, so what are you thinking about naming your parakeet? And we didn't know he put any thought into it whatsoever. You're shaking the table. We didn't know he put any thought into it whatsoever. He immediately was just like, Pillow. We're like, okay then. So that's it. So obviously he had been putting thought into it, and we didn't even know. So pretty cool, huh, Bum? Yeah.
Why did you pick the name Pillow? Here, come here.
Come here for just a second.
What?
Here, come here. Sit up here. Why did you come up with the name Pillow? I'm gonna tilt it down.
Oh.
Yoink. There we go.
What made you think of that name?
Well, because I just like that name.
Yeah, it's a cute name. It was a good name.
There you go.
You can name whenever we have pets from here on out. You can name them. Although we do call him Cheapy a lot.
Right. Although the toy bird he got from Easter, that Cheeps, that's Cheapy.
Oh,
That's
maybe
where he
that's
got that from.
maybe that's where I came. Well, the thing is, we always have, whenever, my entire life, whenever I've had pets, the pet will have like an actual name, and then I'll just come up with some like random nickname and never call them by the actual name, just call them by the random nickname. So I guess Cheapy is no different, Pillow and Cheapy, but anyway, so, but yeah, Pillow has just been hanging out today. I felt bad earlier because I was writing, oh, Harold and Allison,
Hi, Harold and
hey,
Allison.
how are you? Thank you for coming, for stopping by. Earlier I was working on my book. I'm a writer. I'm doing a revision on this novel I wrote, and I was trying so hard to concentrate, and Pillow was out, and he was up by the TV, and he kept like pecking at the TV and like trying to bite the TV, and I don't know if he was like, you know, going to damage it, or I mean, I don't think he could have gotten hurt at all, but you know, I kept saying, you know, stop it, stop, you know, pecking the TV, and he kept doing it, and finally I got so ticked off because I was trying to concentrate, so I stuck him back in his cage, which I don't normally do, but
And normally he has sort of the run of the house, at least the downstairs area.
yeah, no, he totally does. He's over
As
there
long as one of us
now.
is here.
Yeah, so if somebody's awake and home,
Yeah.
and a lot of times we'll put on the TV, we'll find there's like YouTube videos of like budgie cheaping.
Right.
And that's actually how he ended up by the TV the last few days. Whenever we've had the budgies on the TV, he'll fly up to the TV table and sit there and kind of look at the TV and peck at it. And
yeah, and we're considering getting another bird. I mean, obviously nothing can happen until after
right,
the
nothing.
fumigation thing.
Yeah. Oh, an African gray.
Oh wow, aren't they really big?
Are they the big ones?
Yeah, I think
or are they
so.
the?
I think they're pretty big. I don't.
Well, I know the cockatoos are really big. Like the cockatoos and the
and
macaws are
and
really
stuff.
big.
Yeah, maybe areas in between. I don't know.
Maybe it's one of those like a cockatiel
But
size.
yeah, those are really cool looking birds though.
Yeah. So that's cool though. Oh, where in LA do you live?
Yeah, we live in LA.
We live in LA. Yeah, we're on the west side. We're down kind of near Culver City
Yeah.
area.
Yes, we
yes,
do.
Isaiah, we do have the mantises. In fact, Brendan actually took. So, can you bring one of the jars over?
Mhm.
So last night, Kevin came home. Yesterday, I spent the entire day. Oh, they're bigger. Oh, so like really the big ones. Yesterday, I spent the entire day trying to clean up. Oh, her husband works at Sony.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Up in Santa Clarita. That's a drive. He makes that drive every day. Oh, I don't envy him that drive at all. I'm about to start work in the valley, but it's not nearly as far as Santa Clarita. It's just be up north of the 101. But I think the drive north shouldn't be too bad in the morning, but yeah, coming home might be kind of a pain. But oh, thank you, Isaiah. Yes, Isaiah's he's promoting our second channel. Yeah, this is Kevin and Krista Extras. Our other channel is just Kevin and Krista. So if you just like type Kevin and Krista into YouTube or wherever, it'll show up. So yes, sub to both channels, because Pillow will be, if you're here just to see Parakeet stuff, we're definitely going to have Parakeet stuff on the other channel as well in the coming weeks when we do our big move for the tenting, the
feels like a
fumigation move.
yeah,
I
it's a
know.
Fumigation.
Yeah. So, oh, a set painter. Oh, that's cool. That's
Oh, yeah.
awesome. Very fun. We were at Sony. Oh no, we were at Warner's a few months
I've
or
worked
so
with
ago.
Sony before, and, a couple films and things like that.
Yeah,
It's a great lot.
it's a great lot. I had my Jeopardy, one of my Jeopardy auditions was at Sony
wow.
a long time ago. But anyway,
So we still have the mantises.
yes, the mantises. Oh my gosh, we like just start talking in circles here. And yeah, so the other day I spent the whole day like cleaning up stuff and like throwing things away and trying to get everything cleaned out before this fumigation. And then Kevin comes home with a package of a dozen of these like mason jars. Do these count as mason jars? Do they have a handle? Oh yes, it is. Mason. There we go.
I guess so.
I didn't know mason jars technically had to have like a handle or something. That's awesome. That's a cool name. So we took 4 of these. I had nothing to do with this. This was all Kevin and Brendan. They took 4 of these and put little sticks and plants in them, as you can see, and put like 2 or 3 of the mantises in each one. And they seem to be doing fine.
Yeah, we feed them little fruit flies.
Yeah,
And
those
Brendan took that to
fruit.
school today for his show and tell.
Yeah, Brendan, his entire show and tell thing.
So we actually he took this, which is the life cycle of a
Mantis.
Praying mantis.
And then has the little egg case in here.
Which looks just like the egg case on here.
There's even a little mantis on. There's a few little.
And then his 2 mantis
Oh, there's
toys.
a mantis in there.
And
The mantis, yeah, the mantis.
there's a
Yeah.
few mantis.
And of course his real one.
There's a few mantises in there.
Oh, there is a mantis in here.
Is it
How did he
alive?
get in here? No,
I don't
I
know.
don't think. Oh, maybe there's 1 or 2 stragglers that didn't hatch with the rest of them.
Oh.
Oops. But anyway, yeah. So we have, how many are left in the habitat now? There's
I
like,
don't know, 20 or
20.
so. 20,
yeah,
30.
we
Gotta
let a
release
bunch.
them.
Yeah, we let a bunch go.
Most of them, yeah.
And then a few of them died. Not a lot actually,
Yeah,
compared to how many
yeah.
there were. Yes, they are pets. We're keeping. So we have
Sort of.
the 4 jars and the 2 to 3 in each jar. So
Right.
8 to 12ish sort of are going to be kept as pets. But then obviously once those get bigger, we'll have to let those go too. But
Right.
yeah, Brenda just loves bugs and creatures and all of that stuff. So we just try to promote that. We actually got this whole set at the bug fair.
Right.
The LA Science Center or the
Natural
History Museum had the bug fair about a month ago, and so we got the mantises. What's that?
It's my little dead mantis.
Oh, it's a
Goodness.
dead mantis. Thank you.
You could put it on top of here.
Huh?
In the jar. So that the mantis.
Yeah, Brendan has a complete bug collection. If we're talking about toy bugs, he has hundreds of them.
Oh, the toy ones. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
right.
literally hundreds and hundreds of toy bugs, and then he
Right.
has, I don't know, about 6, 8, 10
Cheapy.
real ones like that are
Cheapy.
dead, that are in a collection that are like pinned to a board that he got
Oh,
at the bug fair, and now he's got real bugs too. So he's got the whole gamut of bugs. But I guess now with this fumigation thing, the mantises are gonna have to come.
With us to the hotel. We're gonna have a parakeet and a bunch of mantises in jars. Woo.
This is really bad timing.
Right.
Isaiah, yes, shouting out Isaiah. Allison Wynn, hi, how are you? Thank you for joining us. We're shouting out Isaiah. He's awesome. He has a channel. Subscribe to Isaiah and Little Trey. He's super cool. And thank you for about the parakeet videos.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing more.
Yeah, we're trying to do
We're
more.
still new to it. It was unintentional trying to do parakeet. We
It was
just bought a
totally-
parakeet and then people seem to like the parakeet videos.
It was totally unintentional because we had was the first one okay, so we had, before we started the Kevin and Krista channel, the Kevin and Krista Extras channel that this video is on right now was our only channel, and it was just called Kevin and Krista. And at some point we decided, we had a few videos, we did mostly family vlogs, and we had a few videos that really didn't fall quite in the family vlog category. They were a little more specific, and those were getting more views than all of our family vlogs. So YouTube just, they didn't,
algorithm.
yeah, the algorithm just didn't know if we were a mukbang channel or a parakeet channel or a tech review channel. So, it was very confused about what we were. So just for simplicity's sake, we branched off, made a second channel that was just Kevin and Krista that all of our family vlogs now go on. And so things that are more parakeet oriented or very specific to other things will go on this channel.
Mostly food and parakeets.
Food and parakeets.
Separate, of course.
Yeah, but that's not to say there won't be parakeet stuff and things on the other channel as well. So if you want to
just
see,
as part of our day-to-day life.
Exactly. So if you want to see more pillow, then subscribe to our other channel as well. Because as I said before, this whole fumigation and this packing up and bagging up all our stuff and all of that's going to be on the other channel along with the bird. Not to mention when we're in the hotel and all of that stuff. So.
I was going to say something, but I forget what I was going to say.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh well. You'll think of it. You'll think of it as soon as we turn the camera on.
Probably.
Right? Oh, Isaiah, thank you. So what else is going on with pillows?
Oh, I know what I was going to say.
What?
If there's any type of parakeet video you guys want to see, let us know.
We do a dance. So our last video on our other channel, when we hit 100 subs, woo, 100 subs. At the very end, we do a funky little dance where we're just being goofy and dancing around, and we included Pillow in that dance. So if you want to see us dancing with Pillow.
Right. But my thought was if people have specific things that they want to see, because I have no idea what parakeet videos people are interested in.
Yeah. So if
please
you have
let
any,
us know.
any requests or comments or anything like that.
We're going to be out of the house. I think it's 3 days, 3 days. I think is total, starting from the morning, like a Tuesday morning, and coming back Thursday afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
So 2.5 days, I guess.
Yeah. So, but it'll be really interesting to see when we have to take, put Pillow in this thing with the lid, which we haven't even tried putting the lid on with him yet. So that's going to be an adventure. And then transporting him over there, getting him set up in his cage in the hotel.
Right.
And then, I don't know, we're going to let him flap around the hotel room, or?
We'll have to kind of investigate it first, make sure it's safe. But
yeah, just kind of see what the whole situation is over there.
Although Pillow loves being on Krista's feet.
Yeah.
It's his favorite place to be.
Yeah, he loves hopping on my feet. We're going to be out of the house. It's about 3 days, I think, but when are we checking into the hotel? I don't know. We still haven't figured that out yet, but yeah, it's about 3 days, so it's not that long of a time.
Right. Yeah, it'll be an adjustment for Pillow. It's not ideal, but unfortunately we have no choice in the matter.
Yeah, our choice is to bring him back when we come back and risk having him die from
because he has to be out for another 5 days
from
after
gas
that.
exposure. Yeah,
so we really have no choice in it.
No choice.
We have to be out of here because they're tenting the building, and it's not our option. But
right, I think if Pillow had the choice of living with a stranger for 4 or 5 days and coming back here and dying a premature death, I think he'd rather just be in the uncomfortable situation.
I mean, it happens. There's nothing we can do about it.
He doesn't understand.
Well, you're saying he's dying.
No! So, anyway. Yeah, so he'll be in the hotel, and then he's got to go straight from the hotel to this other place. Like, he can't come back here, obviously, at all. So, I guess you or I are just going to drop him off at your friend's house that morning, and then hopefully he'll be fine. He'll be fine. And then he'll finally get to come home. What's that? What'd you do? Did you set up all your stuff?
Yeah, but I made a room full of stuff.
All your stuff's over there. That's cool.
Like all bug stuff, like my mantis.
Yeah. Be real careful. Don't kick your mantis over.
That's not even good.
Hey, do you have anything to say? Want to say hi to everybody?
Hi.
Brendan's hands. Okay, so I went to pick Brendan up from school, and his hands are absolutely, they're okay now. We washed them, but he had the dirtiest hands I'd ever seen. Like, your fingernails are...
Tree sap.
Yeah, from tree sap. But, oh, Isaiah said he would donate money to... Yeah, at some point we'll probably... Can you say hi? Can you say hi to Marie?
Hi.
At some point we'll probably set up some sort of a donation thing. I don't know, maybe down the line.
A pillow fund.
Pillow fund. How about a Brendan fund? I'd rather raise money for Brendan. But yeah, so we've got, I guess we were going to try to get some new toys for Pillow as well. Again, after all this other stuff is going on. Sorry I keep messing with my hair. If I don't pull it forward, it like flies back and looks all like awful. So
Pillow.
But I don't know, what else, Bob? What's going on? What are you doing with that jar?
I'm bringing it over here.
Oh, you're gonna add it to your collection, okay.
I'm adding so much stuff to my collection.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so it's definitely going to be an adventure cleaning up all this stuff. Like I said, this entire week I've been going through the apartment. We just have like piles of junk upstairs. I was trying to sort out and throw stuff away.
When you go to school.
What?
Could you help me find the red rock when I go to school? Because Hank really wants it.
We will find the red rock.
Okay.
Yes. It's
Well, I don't know what he's talking about, but okay.
See, sorry, I missed that very last. Oh, there it is.
No, I actually
Katie's so cool.
saw
Hi, thanks for joining us.
Katie's so cool. You know, I actually looked up some parrotlet videos.
Yeah.
Parrotlets, lovebirds, and budgies are all the
So
the
what
small.
are parrotlets? Just the parrot.
They're
the
small.
parrots.
The parrots, sort of like they're slightly bigger than a parakeet, I think.
Oh,
But
okay.
they have, they're soft bill. I think they're soft bill.
Like conures?
Kind of.
Oh, okay.
No more right
I just learned something new.
now. Yeah, but they're very cute, and so are
Yeah.
lovebirds. But
Oh,
I think they all have
lovebirds,
sort
yeah.
of different personalities.
Lorikeets?
I don't think people can own lorikeets, can they?
Oh, I don't know. I just know we
love
would
a sun
love to
conure.
get a sun conure. They're just I think they're
Really loud.
Oh, are they loud?
Really loud.
Oh, and they're
Um,
expensive.
Yeah, but I mean, I think in the living situation, because we don't have like a house separated by, we live
Oh,
in
yeah.
a building with other units.
Yeah, I think our
and
neighbors
so
might
they
definitely have a problem with
complain 'cause
with
he'd
a
be
loud
really
bird.
loud, but we would love a sun conure. They're so amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're super cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, lorikeets. If anyone's in the Marie or anyone in the LA area, if you haven't been to the Long Beach Aquarium, they have the lorikeet habitat down there where you can go feed and
Yeah.
hold lorikeets, or I guess they can.
Brandon was
sit on
scared
it.
of lorikeets the last time we went.
Oh yeah, Brendan's not a fan of the lorikeets, but maybe since we've
What
had
are
Pillow,
lorikeets?
they're the blue. Remember at the aquarium, the blue birds, and you walk through, and they can like sit on your. I don't know. They fly and they sit on your head, or they sit on your shoulder or something. You remember this? Daddy has a picture of them here. Daddy has
A magnet.
These.
Oh, I never have saw them again.
Yeah, no,
You
we
didn't
saw
go in.
those.
They were
We have
screeching. You
a
didn't want to go
magnet
in.
of the lorikeet aquarium
yeah,
of the Pacific
yeah, I
Lorikeet
remember.
Force. That's our.
I remember the lorikeet.
Gonna go
They're
down
cool.
so they can see you.
So maybe we haven't been there since we've had Pillow. So maybe now that we have a bird and Brendan's more used to birds, maybe you'll enjoy lorikeets a little more, huh? What do you think?
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. We actually, oh my gosh, our so we have a
Membership.
membership. I was about to say
Is that the word you're looking
I was
for?
about to say a subscription. I'm like, no, that's not right. That's not right. We have a membership to the aquarium that expires next month, and we've only been once
Just when we first got it.
when we first got it. We went with my parents, so I think it's still. Thank you, Joshua.
Thanks,
Um,
Joshua. Say thank you, Joshua.
Thank you, Joshua.
We went with my parents, so I think it's still paid for itself because it
Yeah.
paid for them. But thank you for following. Good night. Thank you for joining us.
And Katie said, so cute. I don't know if she was talking about Pillow or Brendan or maybe both. I don't know, but thank you, Katie.
There's just all kinds of cuteness up in here. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, but yeah, we didn't renew our aquarium membership, so we usually go an awful lot. But sometimes they're loud and have trouble adjusting. Oh, that's not good. If they're loud and have trouble adjusting.
But I think that they're like they attach, like they're like a really friendly bird and like.
Oh, they like bond with you really easily.
Yeah, and you can like
Oh.
pet them. They're very affectionate. Because some birds aren't, like parakeets are sort of notorious for not being standoffish, but they don't like being touched as much generally. Some
Oh.
do, but
Well,
not
it's
as
funny.
much.
Yeah, it's funny because Pillow, he loves to sit on my foot. He'll sit on my leg. He'll sit on. If I put my hand in the cage, he'll eventually jump on my finger, but he does tend to like flap around a little bit.
But he comes out on his own when he wants to.
Right. It's all kind of on his own time. Oh, thank you, Katie. Thank you for subbing.
Katie.
But but yeah, Pillow, he loves, like I said, he loves to be on my feet and my legs. If I'm on my laptop, sitting on the couch, he'll jump on my foot, he'll walk up my leg, he'll get on my keyboard, he'll peck at my screen. But he doesn't really love to be on your arm or your shoulder, or your, up top. He doesn't really like to
He
be
kind
there.
of does.
Does he?
Yeah, he'll sit on my shoulder, my head, or my finger.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I just don't.
You just don't put him up there.
Yeah. Go to the flea market to buy a bird. Do they sell birds at flea markets?
Do they?
I don't know.
I don't know, maybe.
I can't remember the
I
last
don't know how
time.
that would be different than buying it from like an individual breeder, at someone's house.
Oh yeah.
It's probably
Well,
not any different.
That's true.
It actually might be more convenient if there's a flea market near you that sells them as opposed to having to usually like out in the sticks somewhere, out of town, or it's
Yeah.
hard to find them like actually in Los Angeles. You have to go outside of to find a breeder.
Interesting. Huh. Interesting. I just learned something new again.
Yeah.
The University of Life. You just learn something every day.
Yeah, I didn't know that they sold birds at the flea market, but that's kind of good to know.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, the other thing that was so funny is, okay, so I think it was the last video we put up on this channel, it was about Pillow and is Pillow a male or a female?
Oh yeah.
And I was saying that, it might be hard to tell because of the the camera we're using, and we didn't color time any of that footage, but also with the monitors that people are using to view the color of the Siri, whether it be blue and purple or sort of pink and brown. To us, it definitely looks like it's becoming purple. And when I put the video up, I almost felt kind of dumb because I was like, oh my gosh, everybody's going to see this as purple. Everyone's going to be like, you idiot, of course it's purple. Like, how could you think it's anything but? But I swear all of our responses have been sort of 50-50. Like, I mean, a lot of people seem to think it's sort of pinkish and it's a female. So I don't know. I mean, I guess, and some people have suggested, we wait a little bit longer, it gets a little bit older, and it'll become more apparent one way or the other. So I guess we're doing that. I mean, I will say it still, looks more purple than anything else. I'll just say that. But oh, here he is. Hi, Pillow.
Sure.
You put him on my head.
That's right.
You're gonna prove that he likes to be up high here. Here, come here, Cheeky. No, there he goes. Here, maybe put him on my knee. Maybe he likes to sit on my legs. Maybe you can put him on my knee. Here, Cheeky. Here, Cheeky. Sorry if it's loud. We have the back window open because it's kind of
fingers.
noisy here. Okay, here. Come here, Cheeky.
There we go.
Hi. Hi, you. Want to sit here? Want to sit here on my leg? Or sit here on my? Want to sit here on my finger? Just stay on my finger. It's okay. You say hi to everybody. There's people watching you. Although, you know what? If I put him on my foot, I'm gonna put him right here on my foot. You want to go on my foot? There we go. All right.
So you just sit like that for the rest of
yeah, here we go.
the rest of the
I can't sit here with my
live stream.
foot up in the camera the whole time. This is really gross. So I'll put my foot down just a second. But he does love to be on my foot. Like, it's just really kind of his favorite.
Even when you're walking.
Yes.
Which is
I'll
weird.
stand up and start walking, and he'll just like walk along with my foot. Okay, so Joshua agrees that it's a boy. Yeah, the Siri does, I think, it looks purple to us, but it's hard to
I
tell.
wonder if he'll look at himself in the camera and think that it's another bird.
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Sorry, I just don't want to put my foot up in the camera. It's just really gross.
Okay, so
It won't let me comment. Okay, we're seeing that comment, Katie, which you just typed. So maybe there was a glitch or something. All right, look up there. Look here. Do you see it? Do you see a bird? Do you see a bird?
He's like, what's going on?
Look up here.
I'm gonna fly him away.
Do you see a bird?
There's a fly in the way?
Look
What?
up there.
What did he say?
You said there was a fly in the way?
Chibi, look over.
No.
I'm trying to snap my
No,
fingers.
he said,
Do you see a bird up there? How are you doing?
Oh, now he sees himself, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. What I really like about Pillow's coloring is this sort of mottled green and yellow. He's sort of spotted down on his stomach area. I think that's super cool. The other thing I really like, I don't know how common this is with budgies. It could be very common and I'm just ignorant, but His tail feathers have a lot of blue, like dark blue on them. And when he's like preening himself and he sort of fans his feathers out, it's really beautiful. It's just like this really oh no, Harlan's saying it can't comment too. Okay, Harlan, we just saw that you can't comment, so that worked. So I don't know what's going on, but
I mean, yeah, I don't know. We're seeing comments.
we're seeing the comments that say you can't comment, so I don't know what the deal is. Oh,
He needs
just
to
he
grow
needs to
more.
grow more.
Okay.
Yeah, he's starting to lose a little bit the
Banding or
lines, the
whatever.
banding on his forehead. It's fading a little bit, so hopefully pretty soon he'll be at a. Oh, an error occurred. That's weird.
Like comments on the video below, or comments like in the live stream comments? Because we're seeing live stream comments. Huh.
Oh. Huh. I don't know. I'm sorry that's not working, but
Hello, can see your comments.
I can see. And his flight feathers here are getting a little bit longer. He still he can't fly at all, but he flaps a little more productively now.
Right.
So I'll say that. So we do need to trim his flight feathers definitely before we transport him anywhere, because we don't want to take him out of the. Okay, yeah, I'm trying on your phone. We definitely don't want to take him out of the apartment without his flight feathers being duly clipped. But see, you can see his tail there. There's just a really beautiful like variation of color. Can you fan your tail out for us so we can see? All right. Let's see if I can.
I don't think he understands.
I try to say the same things to him every day. Like I'll say, "Hi, Cheapy, you want to get on my foot?" When I put my feet down, so then he might know to like come over and
Right.
jump on my feet. But my arm's getting tired. You want to take him?
Come here, Cheapy.
There we go.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, because that won't freak him out at all.
No.
So. Oh, here's it. Well, we are going to take him. Oh, good. Everything seems to be working. We are going to take him to the hotel with us. The problem is when we come back to the apartment, Pillow can't return because birds are so sensitive to the stuff that they spray. He can't return to the apartment for 5 more days. So, like, apparently birds are the only animal that this is really a
Right.
problem with. Like, all the dogs and cats and everything
It's
around here are
fine.
going to come back.
And people.
But the birds can't. So we will no longer be in the apartment, but we have to take care of him for the next 5
Right,
days.
because we can come back here, but we can't stay in a hotel for 5 more days for him. So.
Right.
you know.
So yeah. So we can't. It's just way too expensive to board him. So Joshua said he has the sun conure. So that's really cool. Does he bond with you? Because we've heard they're very like affectionate and cuddly. What kind of parrot did you have, Katie?
But Carolyn Allison also has a sun conure.
Oh.
They both do.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I think
That was the one bird we saw when we were first looking at birds. We're like, that would be a great bird to have. They're just so beautiful.
Yeah.
Colors
No, they were
and everything,
nice.
and they're friendly. They're like really playful. But yeah, they're just really loud.
Loud. Well, they were expensive. I don't know how much you all's were, but the one we saw was like $300 or $400, and we just wanted like a casual pet. We weren't looking for like
yeah, we weren't experienced
investment.
we weren't experienced bird owners either. If you're going to
No,
invest in a bird like that, you hopefully it's not your first. I mean, you can, I'm sure, if it's your first bird, but we wanted to sort of wean ourselves on a simpler, easygoing.
Well, because the one we got, it wasn't even Pillow. This was before a long time ago, before we lived here, before Brendan was born. We had another parakeet. It was a blue and white one.
Mm-hmm.
So we had him for several years, and he was like $13. We're like, the $13 parakeet or the $400 conure.
Especially because it was our first bird, either of us. Ever,
Right.
Although both of our parents had, worked in pet stuff.
Yeah, it was weird. Oh, you had a pair of them. Oh, cool. Sorry.
Apparently, that was about a pair of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah, so I guess do they bond with each other, I guess? I'm so sorry I'm messing with my hair. So every time I look up, I'm afraid it's gonna like freak out and look terrible, so. Kevin has heard so many complaints about my hair.
Today.
Today, I know. Today. But how's your arm?
It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, Pillow will fall asleep on us. He's fallen asleep on my foot before. He looks kind of, his eyes are kind of doing this right now, so.
He's like, they are not.
Nope, there they go. He'll totally fall asleep on you at some point if you sit still long enough.
Yeah.
And he preens himself on us all the time.
Which we hear is a good
Case
sign.
in point. Well, yeah, it means they're relaxed and comfortable. And
Daddy,
are
Yeah.
you preening yourself?
can I play in it?
You're so
Victor?
cute.
Yeah,
You're such
that
a
one you
cutie
can.
pie.
Not these.
Yeah, no, those are too full. But in the other one, you can.
Okay.
I'm glad Brendan's been able to keep himself occupied. We're afraid he might just be here like bored out of mind. Oh, together from birth. Oh, that's cool. So they're like, were they actually siblings, or do you know, or if they were just I don't know. Do birds have like a sibling bond the way people do?
I have
No idea. I don't know. I know nothing about birds.
I don't know.
What was that? Little foot was like, "Arr! You're so silly. You're such a goofball. Look at you, silly boy. Boy, girl. I don't know what you are. So, but yeah, how's the light in here? It's getting dark, but
Well, actually, it's okay.
let me take it.
That's okay. He's just grooming himself, or she's grooming herself,
Sure,
whatever
yeah.
the case may be.
Oh, very close. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Yeah, we're definitely considering getting a little friend for Pillow. Our first bird was our first bird together was another parakeet,
Right.
Blue and white one that we had a while back. And
Hi, Brenda.
oh, hi, Brenda. But then when I was growing up, we had a canary. It was actually the coolest looking canary. He was orange and he had a black band. His name was Bandit because he had a black band. I mean, it looked like he had
This little robber man.
yes, exactly. And he was bright orange, and yeah, he was super cool. I think before that we had a yellow canary too, but I was so young I could barely remember it. But then was our last little man. He was like your first bird.
Yeah, he was my first bird.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we like the parakeets. The canaries are super cool and they sing. They're just really cool when they sing, but they're not as hands-on. Like he always stayed in his cage and you couldn't hold him, and he was very much a bird just to look pretty and sing, but he wasn't really a hands-on pet the way this one is. So
Yeah.
he would not just sit on your arm and clean himself.
I kind of wanted a cockatiel.
Yeah,
I
but aren't
think
they?
cockatiels are a little bit more.
But they're a lot more responsibility, aren't
I
they?
think
They're
they are, and
bigger and louder and more expensive.
Yeah, I
and,
think so.
yeah.
Do you have a favorite bird?
Favorite
Katie?
bird? Oh gosh.
For the longest time, it would be the sun conure. They're just loud, I think, and I don't think we can own one here in the building we're in because I think it would bother our neighbors too much.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, I think like a conure or something like that would kind of be ideal if we had the right, environment for it.
But so many of the little parrotlets are really good, like the budgies, the parrotlets, the lovebirds, the cockatiels. I think all of them they're not too loud and they're easier to train and they're manageable in an apartment.
Yeah. We feed him so it's a seed pellet mix. He has a few different things he eats. There's a seed pellet mixture and he really prefers the seed. So we're trying to we'll give him a scoop of the mixture and he'll basically eat all the seeds out of it. And then we'll take it over to the trash and blow all the seed shells out, so it clears all the debris out. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. We'll blow all the debris out of it and then give him just the pellets back. Sorry, I'm looking there. We give him just the pellets back, and then he picks at that for a few days. And then he also gets in a second food tray he gets broccoli,
which he really likes.
And
I'll also throw little pieces of fruit in there sometimes, apple or pear.
Yeah, does he eat those?
I don't know if he eats it. I don't really see him eat it a whole lot. And carrots.
And carrots,
but we'll throw them in there, and at some point, hopefully, he'll get so used to it. And
right, he'll just used to the idea
start
of
nibbling on
food.
it out of curiosity.
But the broccoli, I all the little buds in the end, I pull them off, so
it looks like seeds.
So they kind of resemble seeds. So then he just jumps down in here and pecks at those, and he really seems to like broccoli, which is funny because broccoli does not taste very good, and yet he really enjoys eating it. What?
He needs a paper towel. I don't know. He's
Yeah, because
playing in dirt.
I'm
Brendan's playing in dirt behind here.
Oh, you need a paper towel? Excuse me. Wet or dry?
So,
dry.
what are you doing back there?
I'm just playing in dirt.
You're playing in. We have a little tray of dirt that we use to fill up those mantis jars.
Open what
It's the
door?
leftover dirt. It's in a little Tupperware, and
Oh,
he's
okay.
playing in it right now. I would pick up the camera, except
Right
for
here.
he's
This is the
got.
door.
Oh,
I've got
I see.
pillow right here.
Okay.
You
Okay.
only eat broccoli with ranch. Yeah, Brendan only eats vegetables with ranch too. He won't eat without ranch. Brendan, not Pillow. Hello.
And then, and we just got this. We haven't opened it yet because you have to. I was going to just throw it in there, and then it said you should tie it next to his food dish or whatever, but it's a bird banquet mineral block with fruit.
How do
So-
they know? Like, this is our first mineral block. How do they know to eat it? Like,
Yeah, because it
do they
says
just-
provides enrichment as your birds chew the block to get the fruit inside. But how on earth does he know there's fruit inside?
Is there actually fruit inside, or is it fruit flavored? Because I think it's fruit flavored too.
Well, I don't know. It says mineral block with fruit. Does it have
I don't know.
ingredients?
Fruit.
Yeah, dried mango, dried banana, dried
Oh.
papaya. So there is stuff in
But
there.
how do they know?
I don't know. Maybe it just
Well-
smells good.
But mommy,
Yeah.
I'm gonna come there real quick, and I want to show you.
Don't come too quick, because Pillow's
Oh,
right
Pillow,
here.
just don't scare Pillow.
Could you
Yeah.
hand me that for a
Yeah.
second?
You're filthy.
He needs a bath.
He might think this is a real life fruit. That's a fruit.
Can't they
that little-
smell it? I don't know if they could smell it, Katie. Maybe.
Here, let's open it. Here, let's open it right now and
Yeah,
smell it.
we want to smell it.
Let's
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
He'll
he will.
smell it,
Oh,
okay.
Allison says he'll smell it.
Oh, okay. All right, ready? Hold on. Hey, can you grab me the scissors that are right back in that thing there?
I guess you're gonna smell it.
Mommy, I'm gonna give you the big scissors because I'm
Alright.
using the small scissors.
All right, just be real careful. Here. Thank
There
you.
you go.
Okay, thank you. All right, so we're gonna open this. Let's see. Ugh. Oh, it comes with a twisty tie. Oh, that's convenient. Okay.
Bird banquet.
Bird big. Okay, ready? Ugh, it smells like Lucky Charms.
Right?
It smells like the Lucky Charms marshmallows.
Oh, it does. It does. Maybe that's. No.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't know what it is. He might be scared.
Oh,
put it in
yeah,
his
it
cake
smells
and
really
everything.
strong.
No, how about we put it like right here? So you
Oh,
know.
aniseed. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. I've learned something else
Is it
new.
anise or anise?
I don't know. I've heard it pronounced both ways. Is that my phone? Oh no, it's no.
Gonna mill it
All right, you're gonna stick it in there. All right. Oh, there's no Lucky Charms. It's like super sugary sweet and
Artificially.
yeah,
Fruity,
super
right?
artificially sugary sweet. But all right, well, hopefully, Pillow, you can eat this fruit thing and it'll be delicious for you.
I put it down in this cage for him. when
Okay. Oh,
when
thank
we
you.
Go to the hotel.
Careful. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You wanna come here?
I will come over there in just a short while. We'll probably sign off from here in just a few minutes. and
He
then-
said he made a scientist room over there.
Yeah, all this
It's
stuff
not
is
allowed.
down there on the.
Yeah.
Katie eats it, doesn't smell it. That makes sense.
And I got a few little cages.
I was like, what's going on? So yeah, so we're gonna add that to his food, and then is there anything else he eats? No, I think that's about it.
And a bit of this millet.
But we're,
Oh, the millet. Yeah,
we'll
that's
probably
the
start
spray
to,
millet.
start to phase out some of the seed for those pellets.
Yeah.
But it's just going to take time, and we can't really do it until after the fumigation.
Once again, it's like something we're not gonna tackle until the fumigation is done. 'Cause it's such a
Yeah, because everyone says the pellets are better for them, and I think it's also just easier,
yeah.
you know.
You don't have all the
It's just
seed
hopefully he
debris
can get-
everywhere.
Hopefully he can get acclimated
Yeah.
reasonably fast.
Hi, Chibi.
No, it's called Tiki. No, Tiki.
So, does
Yeah.
he have a toy?
He's got
Yes.
toys, yes.
He's got here. Actually, I'm gonna turn this so you can see. Ugh. So here's his cage, and he's got his disco ball. He's got this little helicopter-y thing,
The popsicle stick helicopter.
the popsicle stick helicopter, and then this thing with the colored balls. He doesn't actually play with that very much. It's not hanging in a good position. We need to find a better place for that.
Wants it.
Yeah, he's got his cuddle bone, and then Kevin jerry-rigged this perch deal. So this is like a portable perch that we can move around, and he can sit wherever he wants on that. And
we're gonna buy one of those jungle Jimmy kind of things for birds, so we can put that on the table where we're working and stuff.
Yeah, our old Parakeet had one of those, and he was on it all the time. Yeah. So that'll be fun. That'll be good for him if we get one of those. But
again, after
yeah. Nothing new for you yet. Not yet.
Who, me?
No, for Pillow. You get new stuff all the time. So, but so yeah, that's our basically our Parakeet talk, our Pillow update.
Nice little glance of the house. Yeah, I mean, if you check out the vlogs, you can see our house all over the place. But yeah.
So yeah, he doesn't. I would say Pillow spends about maybe half his time in the cage. I would say half of his awake time, I say, is spent in the cage. We obviously lock him up in the cage at night when we're asleep, but during the day, we just leave the cage door open, and he's free. As long as we're home, yeah. As long as we're home, yeah. And he is free to come and go however much he wants. And I would say, yeah, he probably spends about half the time out of the cage, you know, jumping around and flapping and sitting on different things. Then he'll go back in his cage to eat and preen himself and take a nap and that sort of thing. So, but yeah, so I don't know. Is there anything else? I feel like we've pretty much exhausted everything regarding Pillow.
But come over here.
Huh?
Do you want to show everybody the scientist?
All right, so here we'll show the scientist room before we sign off here.
Get the bag.
Oh, sorry. Okay, that was crazy. All right, there we go. The science room. There's mantises, and there's
a jar of pens, of course.
Jar of pens
well,
and
that's because
toy bugs.
The right of this paper here. Let's see what comes first.
Yeah. So. Oh, Katie says she has so many questions. What? Huh?
You could just come in here by yourself.
I will come in there as soon as we sign off here. I will come in there.
That's where the water goes.
Oh goodness.
Oh my gosh. So anyway, but yeah, definitely subscribe to our other channel if you haven't yet, because the whole fumigation scenario is gonna
play out.
Is gonna happen there. We'll be vlogging the bagging up of all our stuff and moving Pillow, and
we have to double bag everything.
Yeah, it's like bag within a bag, which is crazy.
And it has to be sealed like really well, and inspectors will come in.
Yeah, he will absolutely love science, I guarantee. Our next live stream, I don't know.
We're gonna start live streaming more. We should probably announce them so people don't just stumble randomly.
Well, yeah, and a lot of people do. Katie loves science just like you.
What?
What?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, now you know. What were we saying? Oh, well, yeah, because a lot of people do just like a scheduled live stream at a certain time every week, which would actually probably be not a bad thing for us. It would have to be a night. I start work in a week and a half. Right when all this fumigation stuff starts, I go back to work. So really great timing. Fantastic timing.
Did Katie say she had questions? What questions?
I don't know. She said she had a lot of questions. But
question number one.
Question number one. But so yeah, so like all of that's gonna play out on our other channel. So if you haven't subscribed to that, subscribe to that, because we'll definitely be seeing Pillow on that channel as well. Yes.
Brendan has a question.
Maybe both of you guys could come.
That's not a question.
Without the camera.
Without the camera. All right. Well, you know, we're about to sign off here.
Or you could just walk around and see.
I think Brendan's desperate to have some guests in his little science room back here. So, I guess we'll probably sign off. But yeah, we're definitely going to try to do. Oh, Katie likes making slime.
And you like looking for
rare bugs and researching them.
You and Brendan would be best friends.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Like you just described Brendan's like perfect day. Oh, I just found out today his school for the summer thing is doing like earth science and nature and
really?
bugs and stuff. Yeah, so he'll be like
Oh, that's good.
super excited about that.
Hey, Brandon, can you go get your bug box real quick?
Oh yeah, grab your bug box. We'll show you real quick his
Which bug box?
The bug box.
from the bug fair,
From the bug
one
fair.
under there with the real bugs in it.
Oh, I see.
The real dead bugs. We always categorize. There's the toy bugs, the real dead bugs, and the real live bugs. Oh yeah, okay. So we have Brendan's bugs, and it's a.
Yeah, he buys them at the
We
bug
buy them
fair.
at the bug fair, so we have a small collection so far. Yeah, the bug fair. All of these are pretty inexpensive. I don't think any one of these is more than about $5 or $6. Of course, you know you go and there's like a butterfly is $110. Like we're not gonna
Really?
do that.
I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, they've got some really expensive bugs there. But
Better
so,
get a job, buddy.
so we just got some simple ones. This is a giant like cicada, and I'm trying to get the thing there, and
Katie,
yeah, obviously some butterflies and some different things.
Katie asked, I don't know if she asked, but she mentioned there's a bug fair. We have a video on the other channel at the bug fair. Forget
Yeah,
what it's called.
there's a video on this channel that was our bug fair haul. We actually had a haul from the
Right.
bug fair, and then there's a video on the other channel of us visiting the bug fair. And actually, I think we visited the bug fair last year too. There
Yeah.
might be a video. So there might be 2 bug fair videos. I can't remember, but yeah, if you visit the other channel and check out our bug fair video, you can see
I think
the whole
it's called
deal.
like Tarantula on my hand. or
Oh
something
yeah, it's
that.
like good. I know, right? Yeah, just go out
Catch
and
him.
find them
Get
yourself.
rich.
But yeah, the video is called, there's a picture of like Brenda with a tarantula. It's something like,
On
is
his
there a
hand.
tarantula on my hand? So if you check that out, that's like the whole bug fair deal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here on that. She saw it. So, yeah, so I guess that's probably it for now. But,
Brendan's desperate to
Right,
show
I
us
know,
his
he's
science
like-
room.
he's like, please come visit my science room. But we're definitely going to do another live stream soon, and we'll try to announce it. We just
Yeah.
need to be more organized about it. We just kind of, we're like, oh shoot, we don't have a video. Let's do a live stream. And that's obviously not the best way to go about it, but we're going to get better at it.
Sure.
Sure we will. But we will try to announce it next time we have one planned. So, yeah, I think that's it, right?
Sure.
All right, so thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel, subscribe to our other channel. There'll be more pillow. There'll be all of our fumigation adventures. Oh my gosh.
Bug fair adventure. I was watching a Fortnite live stream and found you guys. Fortnite? Oh, really? Interesting.
What?
Bye, Allison.
Oh,
Um,
bye.
Fortnite's a game live stream, a video game.
Oh, right. Of course, yes. Okay.
Good night, Harold.
Oh, thank you. So we'll see everyone later. Have a great weekend. We'll have a video going up later this weekend. Brendan and I are gonna go shopping tomorrow. Yay! There'll be some other stuff on there.
Tomorrow's Saturday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after your swim, you're gonna have a swim lesson, and then you're gonna go shopping with mommy. Can you imagine anything more fun to do on a Saturday than go shopping with your mother? All right, that's it. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and
Bye,
we'll see
Katie.
you later.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. I'll let you turn it off because I always hit the wrong
Yeah,
button.
let's go right here.
Let's see if I can do it. I'm not 100% sure how.
The X.
Yeah.
All right,
Bye.
bye.
Cancel it. Bye.
Bye.